You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, coming at you with another live stream. All right, so apparently, about 2, 3 weeks ago, the pricing on gadgets has gone up. Now, let's take a look at it and see what's going on with the prices going up, certain gadgets going up. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it went up a little bit. All right, let me show you what's going on. The prices went up a little bit. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. Okay, so this right here, the whole package was about 1,100. So it went up $219. $219. This was 550. So 550 from 790 is 240, 250, 240, something like that, right? This went up to something, $200. This went up about $150. And this one right here, the Pocket 2 went up. Well, that's eBay. So let's do this. Let's go to Best Buy. Let's do something different. Okay. So this DJ Osmo Pocket 3 is almost close to $1,000. This thing was about $550. So it went, Best Buy went, it went up super up. The Pocket 3 without the creator combo was about 3 something. You know what I'm saying? This went up about $1 some change. This went up about $1 some change. Right? This is near the 5. Look at this. This is not too far from the 5 price. The 5 is still reasonable price. The 4 is closer to the 5 price. That lets me know that lets me know that this is not that much. If it's a difference, this is more upgraded. It's just that the price, this went up a lot more. The Pro with the batteries and everything, okay. That's not changed that much. Certain things didn't go up, to be honest. Certain things didn't go up. It depends on, let's look at the computers. Let's look at the computers. See what the price is with the computers. Let's go to Apple. So Apple, which is very known, they ain't go too much. It all depends on what you're trying to get. I mean, for the most part, it's not that bad. It's not that much of a difference. I would say this, right? It's only about maybe $150, $200, certain thing. It didn't go up that high. Like, with perception of certain things, the most stuff that's needed went up tremendously. Like, if people are buying a particular object, a particular gadget, yeah, the prices went up because it was selling out. So when you look at it from that perspective, yeah, the price is going to go up because people are buying those things. People are buying these things. You get what I'm saying? So, to me, what this shows is that people are investing in gadgets, and when the gadgets be selling out quickly and you may not have that much in storage, they're going to charge the price up because they're not trying to sell what's left in that store. Because when I went to Best Buy yesterday, right? When I went to Best Buy, we'll be back to this in a second. When I went to Best Buy yesterday, the other guy thought the stuff what I wanted was not in storage. So I went to the person that's in charge of the department, and it was there. He just didn't know certain items. He knew certain things, he didn't know all the items. So he directed me to the person that is in charge of that department, and I got what I needed. You get what I'm saying? And so you just have to know that if certain things are not at that particular store, the price will go up because they're not trying to sell everything. They're trying to save it for a worker, somebody they know. You know, you have to have a connection with these people in order to get certain products these days, right? I wouldn't be too concerned about why things is up. You gotta understand that in business, when you sell a certain product and it's in demand, yes, the price will go up. The price will go up even if there's no tariffs. The price will go up. If I have a good product and everybody is hitting on that price of what they want, right? And I only have a few products left, you're gonna expect the price to go up until I can get more people to get the product going. It's like when you go to your favorite fast food place, right? There's times that they don't have chicken, they don't have burgers. Why? Because everybody's buying this. You're not the only one buying that same product. You get what I'm saying? Just like everybody want to get an Apple phone. Well, the price is going to go up, right? If you want to go to a particular hotel and that hotel has one room left, it's going to go up. Why? Because they already got their profit of people that pay for a little bit lower. So you coming in now, you say, oh, I want to go to such and such now. The price going to go up. Let me ask you this question. If you want to book a flight, you're supposed to book it early, right? Some people wait till the last minute, whether they have the money or they save up for that day, right? You're going to more likely do it early. You want to get it out the way. So if you're that type of person that you can't do it at the last minute for various reasons, then I advise you to get the stuff early. Don't wait till the last minute, because I don't like people complaining when you know you had the fortitude to get it when the price was at that price. You just like, you know what, I could wait. Okay, wait. Now it's going up because it's in demand. People are demanding certain things, they're gonna put the price up. That's just what it is. And when you look at it from that perspective, you can't get upset. Y'all gotta start thinking big, you know what I'm saying? Start thinking that everything's gonna be the same. Things have to change, things have to adjust. That's just the way the earth spins. You get what I'm saying? And this has nothing to do with doom and gloom, and because a lot of people gotta realize that these things must happen, and people that are on point will be able to get these things. They know what they have to do. We're not being concerned. I'm just bringing out the news because I'm not surprised the prices is up. I work for a department store or certain gadget stores, and there'll be times we'll leave stuff in the back for months on end because other products wasn't coming in. So the price will go up and people will not buy it. And so the worker will get it, or the person in charge of managing the place will get it, and they'll buy it themselves, and that's it. It's just what it is, Let me show y'all something. Let's go to more credible one. Let's go to B&H in New York. Let's go to B&H, right? Let's see what their prices is looking like. Yeah, same thing. Look at what this says. Look at this. This is a proven example right here. Look at this. So y'all get an understanding of what's going on. Look, temporarily out of stock. Temporarily out of stock. So now that's why the price is at $9.79. Look at this. Temporarily out of stock. That means people are buying this. People are buying this, y'all. You're not the only one that's trying to get this product. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one trying to get this product, so it's out of stock right now. Well, I know it's not really out of stock because they got a few left. They letting you know if you want to get this, boom, it's out of stock, temporarily out of stock, right? Let's look at computers. Yeah, this went up 2,000. This went up $2,000 more dollars. This was at 2,199. Now it's at 4,199. Why is that? Because a lot of people is buying this. A lot of people is buying this, and so they upping up the price. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Different one for different prices. And guess what? I'm going to get me one. I got to get me an Apple MacBook Pro. I'm going to get me one. Different prices for different folks. You can't look at these prices and be like, oh, I can't afford it. I don't want to hear it. You put your mind to anything, you can get anything you want. Before you know it, it'll be available to you. Let's look at this. Let's go to this. You see? $449. $449. Same thing like Best Buy, not that much of a difference. $349. You see? The kit with everything, $448, right? With this, all this stuff, $577. You're gonna spend some money. If you want great quality in life, you're gonna spend some money. Let's look at the cars. Let's look at the cars now. Let's look at some vehicles. Let's look at some vehicles. Toyota RAV4. Look at this. It went up $7,000 more. So for a regular Toyota RAV4 SLE, it's about $35,000. It went up $7,000 more, y'all. It went up $7,000 more. Yeah, because it comes from another country, so you're gonna pay for the dividend of it being delivered to the States. The point I'm trying to get y'all to see is this, right? When you want certain things and it's in demand, the price is going to go up because people have to get the product ready and set up and, They have to ship it out. It takes time for it to get here, you know, because for the most part, most stuff is made in other countries, right? So it takes time for it to get here. So there's no excuse, you know what I'm saying, of you not getting certain things and complaining about the price. See, people that are successful, right? They get their stuff early. They see, okay, I got the funds. I took care of my responsibilities. I need certain things just in case. I'm gonna get the stuff. I'm not gonna wait till the last minute. People that wait till the last minute always complain about the price. You know why I don't complain about the price? Because I get my stuff early. Because I know if I don't get it, somebody else is gonna get it. And when it's time for me to get it, now I don't have the funds to get it because I had the funds to get it before. So I waited and waited and waited. Now things go up. That's just what it is. You cannot expect things to stay the same all the time. It don't work like that. Reality is, when we came into this world, we're supposed to take our steps up, not down. I'm not going to stay down because you want to stay down. That's on you. You want to complain? You want to make excuses as to why you're in the situation you're in? That's on you. That's nobody's fault. That's your fault at the end of the day. If you want to continue to be into sin and think that that's good, then deal with the consequences that comes with it. So with that said, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. I just wanted to say, hey, look, yes, the prices is up. At the same time, it's a demand expected to go up for a time being. It's a season to everything, you know? That's why it's important to get certain things ahead of time. People with success, they figure out ways to get certain things before things go up. Why? Because they know the dynamics. When you are elite or you super elite, you know the dynamics of what's going on. You know, you look at your portfolio, you look at your numbers, and you look at their numbers. And you want to make sure your numbers is a tad more than their numbers. And how to do that? You got to think positive. I'm out, y'all. Make sure you like the video, share the video.